welcome to our show this evening. Aside from our regulars, Harvey and Lyle and Vicky, we have with us this evening Mr. Mel Torme and Miss Martha Raye. We turn up the lights so we can talk to the audience before we get started. Any questions you might have that you want to ask about our show or the gang here? Yes, sir.
Is it true that you jog every morning to keep your shape?
Is it true that I jog every morning to keep my shape? Yes. If I didn't, God knows what it would look like. Yes.
Is Ernie Anderson a dear relative or a dear friend?
Is Ernie Anderson a dear relative or a dear friend? He's just a very talented fellow who comes and sits in the audience every week. Ernie, get up and take a bow. Oh, you're here. Decided just to introduce him every week and see what happens, and we're starting to get mail and people saying, who's Ernie Anderson? And in another few weeks we may have him on the show. He's a very talented fella, so we'll put him on. Yes, ma'am.
Make any movies?
Am I going to make any movies? That question came up this morning. I've called all the producers in town, so am I going to make any movies? I would love to, yes. I really would, yeah.
What kind of a role would you take if you made a movie? What would you like to do?
Anything.
What do you think of the teenagers today?
What do I think of the teenagers today? Oh, they're so young. I think they're fine. They're doing what I always thought about doing, but we never had the nerve to do it. You know what I mean? I know. We were quiet and never did all that, but we seethed underneath with hot passion and love flowers. Pardon me?
You look nice on TV, but you look a lot nicer in person, I must add.
Oh, aren't you nice? You made my whole day. You know, one time a man stopped me in New York on the street and grabbed me. I'd been doing the Gary Moore show for about a year. And he said, hey, ain't you, what's her name? And I said, yes, I am. And he said, hey, May, to his wife who was up waiting for a street light. She said, hey, May, it is her. You know, he says to me, you're not such a dog. No, I get real nice ones like that. And one lady stopped me one time. She said, oh, and I was in a department store in New York. She said, oh, you're Carol Burnett. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, God. Oh, we watch you all the time, and we never enjoy you. Never. Yes.
We have a poem here we'd like for you to read about a member of your cast.
A poem you want me to read about a member of the cast?
Yes.
All right. What's your name?
I'm Fern LaPlante from St. Louis.
Fern LaPlante. Oh, I love that name. Nobody's gonna believe Fern wasn't a plant. We'd walk a mile to see his smile. He's tall and handsome with so much style. Each Monday night we tune our dial to sit and stare and smile a while. You all agree, there's no denial, the man we love so much is Harvey. My goodness, Mrs. Corman, that was so sweet. Oh, Harvey's going to be so excited. Because all everybody always talks about, he says, is Lyle. And it's not true. Not true. Oh, I'm so glad you did that. Thank you, Miss LaPlante. Yes. Harvey's hand. Harvey broke his finger, or his hand right here, over the holidays on one of those discs, you know, that you sit on and go down on the snow and everything. There was no snow, but Harvey's got on it anyway. So you'll notice tonight he has a little cast on, but he's fine. There is a gentleman in the audience tonight I must introduce. He is one of the greatest actors in the whole wide world, Mr. Edward G. Robinson. Such a pleasure to have you here, and we're going to do our very best show or you'll kill us. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
From Television City in Hollywood. It's the Carol Burnett Show.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the annual Carol Burnett Awards for our favorite television commercials of the year.
The ring is off and so is the engagement.
But all I said was...
I heard what you said. You said I had bad breath. Bad breath. Oh, go away. I never want to see you again. Just go away. Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Oh, boo-hoo.
What's wrong, honey?
Oh, my boyfriend says that I have bad breath. How can he say anything that horrible? How could I marry a man like that? I ask you, how?
Don't worry, honey. My boyfriend once told me that my breath could kill a moose. Yeah, well, I didn't kill it. I just stunned it.
Oh, I don't know. What am I going to do? I mean, really, whatever am I going to do?
Well, I tried Holgate 100.
Did it help? Did it really help?
Here, try some. Hurry.
That just tastes wonderful.
A little more, all of it.
fabulous.
Yeah. Oh, and here comes your boyfriend again. Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, honey.
Oh, honey, I'm so glad you came back. I did.
Scalpel. Clamp.
Daddy!
Oh.
I only got one cavity.
Only one cavity? Well, that's wonderful news, son.
Only one cavity?
That's right. Of course. That's because our family uses Dazzle, the toothpaste with Flanish Storide, the anti-cavity ingredient.
It really works, huh, Doctor?
Oh, certainly. Our family wouldn't be without it. You know something, nurse?
What, Doctor?
Dazzle comes in regular and mint flavor.
Mrs. Spencer used to say no thanks to corn on the cob because of her wobbly dentures. Then she learned about Polygrab denture paste. And Mrs. Spencer no longer has to refuse corn on the cob because Polygrab is the paste that grabs your dentures and keeps them in place with a quick setting ingredient that goes to work instantly.
You know, Miss Simmons, you have really changed. You used to be so tense, so irritable with your co-workers. Now it's a real pleasure to have you around. You're so easy to get along with. It really is a remarkable change. What happened to you, Miss Simmons?
What's happened to me is repose. And now I feel perfectly relaxed. Only one thing bothers me.
What's that?
I've got this miserable Excedrin headache.
Oh, Mr. McGregor, you've got to help me.
Oh, of course, Mrs. Simpson. What's the matter?
Oh, it's my husband.
Oh. There. What about your husband?
Oh, we had a big fight this morning. He told me he couldn't stand my coffee.
Oh, you poor thing.
Mr. McGregor, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, Mr. McGregor. Do you have any ideas?
I certainly
Mr. McGregor, what do you suggest?
Why don't we go back in the stock room and...
I've just got to learn how to make a good cup of coffee.
Mrs. Simpson, why don't you give him Holger's coffee?
Folgers?
Just a chintzy one. Yes, it's valley grown for mountain flavor.
Oh, thank you. I'll go get some.
No, not so fast. The beans are roasted very slowly and carefully to preserve its rich aroma. Why don't you come home with me?
How'd you like to come with me?
A policewoman.
That's right. Simpson, Bison Coffee Squad. Let's go.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes a time we have to say so long. Good night.